Mopping is very labor intensive. Um, you know, if you do this all week, you could lose a couple of pounds every week. It's very demanding. So we're going to ditch the mop and we're going to go into some of the stuff that's out there to help us increase productivity and really get a better understanding of cleaning hard surface. We're going to be going through a hop on, hop off system. So you can come in, come out, and we're going to be at this all day, starting with the compact series, working into the bigger scrubbers, into floor care, carpet, extractors. You know, we have a whole gamma of product for you. So I'm just going to bring my mop replacement. It's not an auto scrubber. It's called a Micro 5. And the Micro 5 really is designed to increase productivity. This is really like a mop, but mechanically, it's on a battery system. You're looking at about 15, 20 pounds of pressure on the floor. So not an auto scrubber. I specifically say it's there to agitate your chemistry with the 2 squeegee, pick it up and really put it into your reservoir here to be able to dump it as you're going along. You know, you've got 11-inch of scrub brush, 12-inch of squeegee. Adjustable to your height. A really easy control board. Water, brush, vacuum, and echo mode. Echo mode means that you're going to get an extra 15 to 25% water or really runtime. It's quiet. You know, we're talking about 68 decibel. And you know what? Decibel is something you got to put in the closet. People read spec and they say, I need a 58 decibel vacuum or an auto scrub. You know, the air conditioning in here right now, we're probably running at 58 to 65 decibel just for the AC in the building. So put away the decibel. Think about the work environment. Can somebody use this machine as other people are working? Absolutely. Most of the vacuums today, most of the auto scrubbers that are compact are designed for that. You know, when the engineer put them together, they really insulate their vacuum motor. So back to the Micro 5. Turn the power on, adjust my height, squeegee up and down, and I'm going to run it. So again, really you can see the curved squeegee in the back, and you can see the front squeegee. So this guy will pick up as I'm walking forward, and as I'm reversing, I can activate the squeegee and again, pick solution up. I'm going to be walking in and out of the camera, so I'm trying to keep it as close as possible. But look at the maneuverability of that machine. Pretty incredible. But at the end of the day, it's those 8,000 square foot of cleaning you're going to do. And you're going to be able to pick up that residue, those bacteria, that grease. Because you know what? I've learned in the last few years that people care about floor being clean, but also being dry for slip and fall. We don't want to have any issues with the health and safety. Notice how quiet this machine was. Incredible. And I'm cleaning floors. Remember the mop. Remember the mop, you know. Like how many minutes, hours will it take me to do that many square foot without hurting my back, my elbow? I'm just moving the machine. And, you know, for the people operating those machines, it's pretty nice. I'm able to get around and move the machine. So that's your mop replacement, the Micro 5, available through distribution. We have all of this is being supported, marketing information. You go on our website, www.dustbane.ca. That's where you get all this great information. And then you can access a demo portal that gets you into our regional sales guys that really will go back into you, follow up, do a virtual demo, do a site audit. We do site audit, and that is pretty cool because we're able to go into your facility through our team and really understand your need. We're not promoting product. We're going to help you save money and increase productivity and again, clean floors. So I'll move the micro 5 out of our way. And as you're running auto scrubber, there's always some humidity on the floor. So I always put my wet sign. And if I slip, you know, I'm going to be live in Canada everywhere. So want to make sure I'm very careful. So we're in our compact series. The compact series, we have the mini, we have our maxi, and we have our 450. Did you know that 70% of the auto scrubber, those types of that machinery, some people call them Zambonis, some people call auto scrubber, floor cleaner. There's 70% of those are compact series sold in Canada. So 70% of those machines are, you know, in those platforms. The most popular one for Dustbane in the last 2.5 years would be our 450 Hurricane. But let's start over here. We have our mini. The mini is a 15-liter machine with a brush. So that is the only machine that comes as part of our auto scrubber program with a nylon brush. And you can see the wear indicator. Okay, so why a brush? The brush is really designed for the type of surface this is in. Kitchen, restaurant, washroom care, small, fast food. The one thing about auto scrubber, you should always think about where you're going to position it. The right size for the right application. People have a tendency of selling an auto scrubber because the guy has $5,000 to spend. Always make sure you buy the right compact version, the right liters, the right runtime, and measure the square footage. You know, everybody has big warehouses, but always remember, warehouse has racks and they have offices. So what are we cleaning? If we're talking about an office or a kitchen or a restaurant. So very compact. This has a curved squeegee in the back. So again, the walk here. So there's the squeegee system. Goes right on. You know, very easy to adjust. And the squeegee could be reversed and flipped up to 4 times. So again, the longevity. One of the things that, you know, we're very proud of at Dustbane is all of our equipment platform have very similar parts. So if I go here on the mini, you've got your board that is really on off, brush, back motor, and water. And here's all your battery indicator. Onboard charger, right over here. Your drain system, and areas where to fill it. One of the things I always say to people, make sure you put the water before you put your soap in. Or if you're using a proportioner, again, a good way of really introducing your water and chemical. And we have something we just launched this week, what's called the Right Flex. And really the Right Flex would be connected to your chemistry and then to your water supply. And then you've got proper measuring. So the Right Flex is now available from the Dustbane team. You have to understand that you're going to get an 1.5 hour runtime. So you can't do 100,000 square feet with this machine. It is designed, you know, pick the right place, the right market, the right areas, and the right chemistry. You know, it all has to do agitation, a bit of pound pressure, the right chemical, the right measurement. You know, people use soap. Are you using a detergent that's like cleaning surfactant, like neutral? Or are you looking to pick up animal fat or petroleum fat? Then you get into a degreaser. So having the right system, the right chemical, the right dilution. This machine, as I say, the Mini comes with the brush, but there's also a drive pad available. I'll move into the big brother, our Maxi. So we go from 15 to 30 liter. And then we're into what we call our Maxi. So 18-inch, you're gonna get about 2-hour runtime. And your Squeegee, you know, it's a bit bigger, but the same principle. Now you see it on the machine. You see the traveling wheel. Again, the same type of chemical. We're gonna lift the cover. The accessibility to your batteries. Oh, batteries, look at this. It's gonna take a minute there because I think this is worth rotationally molded plastic. You know, this is guaranteed for 10 years, but I'm gonna take the machine into an area where you guys can see it. So the Dbx Power Battery on all of our system. I am excited about this. We introduced the battery about 4 years ago. We buy our battery right from the source, the manufacturer, based on the Canadian marketplace and the challenge we've had in the marketplace. So that battery has better life cycle. It has more energy. It's an AGM, so it does not require any maintenance. It's each of the batteries are adapted to the amperage draw for each of the machine. For you, the consumer out there, you don't want to be worried about battery. You don't want to be putting acid in them. Oh, an acid battery is better. It's going to be longer. No, environmental aspect. For you, the end users, you don't want to be dealing with acid. You don't want to be tasking somebody to go and fill acid in a battery at night or in the weekend. That's part of health and safety. That's part of the environment. That's part of being green. So, when you look at a machine, people says, what's green about your machine? Agm Battery Pack. Longer cycles. When charged properly, they're all onboard charger. A battery cycle will be 8 to 14 hours. You don't want to be short charging batteries. You want to be using the machine and, over 30, 40, 50, 60%, plug it back in. You can't plug it back in, plug it back out. That's adding nails to your coffin. A battery cycle is charge, rest, charge. You use it, rest, charge. At the end of the day, when you maintain those batteries, you'll get up to 425 cycles or more. You can go up to 500. Again, all depends on how you look after your battery pack. So battery, that's the heart of the machine, all of the machines. Your vac motor, your drive motor. So accessibility for service, that's very important. And easy to go up and clean and rinse. Your tank really can be removed off the machine and you can go and rinse because that's your dirty water tank. Got your float system here. Very convenient, really. As I'm going to struggle putting this back on because 100 people are looking at me today. There you go, Mark. Back on. The other thing I like about this machine would be the adjustable handle to your height. Really nice to be able to go from somebody that's tall to somebody that's short. And the maneuverability. And you know what? If I'm using the machine, I'm visually seeing everything in front of me. And the maneuverability is pretty incredible. And the transport wheel makes it very convenient to move around. 2-hour runtime. You know what? 22,000 square feet of cleaning. You know how long that would take to do with a mop? A mop that's dirty, a mop that's contaminated. Productivity. We need to go back and clean and disinfect. An auto scrubber is going to give you that performance curve. An auto scrubber is going to keep your floor clean. It's going to keep it dry. It's going to keep it safe for the people walking. And an auto scrubber also will remove all those bacteria that we're dragging with our mops. So mini, maxi, 15 liter, 30 liter, really very similar machine, just slightly bigger. Okay. Remember, 70% of the market, that's what they're buying. At the right size, you go to our website, you go in our information, in our literature, you're going to see the different markets, and it will help you decide which machine you're going to require, which machine you should be asking for more information on. But again, our people are there. You book that demo, you're going to get a call within 24 hours. They're going to set up site survey, and they're going to help you establish a program to bring the people back from the COVID. You know, COVID's slowly moving away from our marketplace. We need to start cleaning again and keep those cleaning programs. There's a lot of people. Labor is difficult. Auto scrubber, it will be, you know, the way to reduce the labor or increase productivity without having to increase your staff. So we're into the 450, 45 liter, again, more capacity, 22,000 square feet. You're going to be looking at I'd say even 2.5 hour runtime. So I'm going to do 45,000 square feet on a shift. That's pretty amazing. So again, this is how easy this machine is, right? Press the button, machine, the power comes on. You've got your battery indicator here. So as soon as I repress all of my connection for brush, back, and water, red, yellow, green, that's my battery, my Agm battery. That's the battery that when it starts flashing yellow, you probably used up 70% of your energy from the Dbx battery. When it's red, you better go look for that. That's like your car. You know, when the light flashes and you got so much mileage, then you need to go back and get some energy. The beauty about this, it's an onboard charger. They're CUL approved, so everything we have for charger are really designed for the standard in Canada, and that's also very important. To me, how compact this is, pretty incredible. You want to store this? Your squeegee in the back here. Let's go over here, unconnect it, turn these yellow dots, remove the squeegee, and I'll put it on the floor right over here. For all of the users, this is the key. This is really what makes your floor dry. This is how I can run the machine and then be walking right after. So adjustable, floating squeegee, no tools required. So, you know, I'm working at night in the grocery shop and suddenly my squeegee starts streaking, I go, wow, two things. This is dirty, this is clogged up, or the hose is clogged up because somebody picked up something larger than soil. And the easy thing is you can flip this and then again, flip your squeegee. How many times do I have to replace my squeegee? This is a wear item, right? Depends the type of surface, the type of grease you're picking up. But also in our team, when you book your demo, they will explain to you the different types of squeegee option that you have. But a standard squeegee should run for, I'm gonna say, a year, 2 years before you have to replace them, and even more, depending on how much care. So your squeegee, very important piece here, because this is where you're creating a vacuum effect. You know, a lot of people look at the spec again. You know what? The key is to have a dry surface as you know you move away from your machine. So our squeegee are known on all of our platforms when we talk about an autoscorer. So I'm gonna put this back on. I'm gonna lower the squeegee, and I'm just gonna push it in. Make sure it's mounted. Want to make sure that these yellow quick release are on. So easy, right? Pull it up. I've got my onboard charger plug. The charger's right over here. Lift the guy up. Want to make sure that my squeegee's put back on. P-trap, so you're not going to get any overflow. 45 liter of solution. And really a floating device, so there's no spillage. I'm gonna lower this a bit, put my traveling wheel up. Gonna release the drive pad. Magic, right? Drive pad, but don't mix the drive pad thinking it's a brush, right? A short trim brush with your floor pad, red, blue, brown, black, green, depending on what you're doing. And I like the clean, bright pad. We're gonna look at this when we do the Labrador. Pretty excited about that pad because I can clean my floor, restore my floor without adding finish and prolonging the life of my floor care program this year, because it's been crazy this year and people are really starting to go back in building and the expectation is very high. So equipment platform right now are very active. So the key, the drive brusher must have a floor pad. Do not use this machine without the proper floor pad. Floor pad really are, the main one is the red one for cleaning, blue one for deep scrubbing. So, you want to go back, you want to release your wheel, and you want to make sure it's properly sitting on it. And you know what? Probably today, because there's 100 people on the call, that thing's not going to clip on, but that's okay. It happens, So it's clipped back on. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to turn the noise. I'm going to turn the machine on. Squeegee. I'm going to turn the vacuum motor off for a second. I want to show you how incredible this machine is. And you notice, without a vacuum motor, how dry this floor is. People says, you're not putting any water in. Let's look at it. Let's look at this. This is incredible. So I was moving all of that water without even having a vacuum motor on. So the performance curve of all of our squeegees are similar to what we're seeing. So as you move and clean and degrease, you're able to pick it up and traffic can resume. So let's go back and remove some of this soil. I've got my vacuum motor on. So that's my standard vacuum motor. You know, I call, right now we're in a dry abrasion. You know, for me, there's two seasons. There's the wet abrasion, that's November to March. And if you're in Winnipeg, probably April. You don't really need to operate your cleaning at full throttle. You can reduce and put it on an echo mode. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna notice the noise level go down. So I just dropped about 6-7 decibel. Again, I could be now cleaning my floor with a red pad, the right detergent. And I'm gonna clean up to 50,000 square feet. That is a very, very big surface. That is like a lot of our areas like schools, classes, or drugstores, or car dealers, or offices. And the other thing I love about this machine is, you notice I need to deep scrub. I can go in front of an area, activate the machine, and really go in there and work out a stain. Like, incredible performance curve. I'm gonna lower my handle. I'm gonna turn my water off. I'm gonna go and pick up that residue. Like, I let the solution, you know, any degreasers do their things, because dwell time is sometimes important. And I'm gonna go back on the surface. And again, I'm on echo mode right now, so I'm gonna get 15 to 25% more runtime. But, you know, I want you to really visualize from a health and safety perspective how dry that floor is. Incredible. I'm gonna turn the machine back to full throttle because I was on echo mode. All of our equipment, our latest equipment, has echo mode. So less decibel, less power needed, more square footage clean. And you know what? Anybody working in those rooms are not exposed to those high decibels. I mean, I can hear, and I've got an earpiece in my ear, and I can hear the air conditioning in here. I can hear Rachel on her keyboard right now. So it's not a machine thing, right? Like, decibel are really something to do with the air that you're surrounded by, and the movement, and the people. So the 450, the Maxi, the Mini, same platform, same handle, onboard charger, they all come with Agm battery. So from an aspect of, does Dustbane have green machine? Absolutely. What does a green machine mean? Well, anything that's blue is rotationally molded, can be reused, can be recycled, and has a 10-year warranty against defects. That's also very different. And then from a service standpoint, the service team in Canada has been trained. We had a refresher course last month where everybody that's an authorized service center has been trained, has seen the new equipment. We warehouse everything in Ottawa. They are QC'd in Ottawa, and we have a network of distributors really to serve everywhere in Canada in the major cities, and a great sales team. Again, go to their website, book your virtual demo. Within 24 hours, somebody will be calling you back and rearranging a demo. And I encourage people to go in and do site surveys. I say that because We don't have to be in your building. We just need to go and spend 20 to 30, 40 minutes with you and then establish the right program to give you those cleaning results that we're all looking for. I'm going to reverse this machine. Take the pad off. That's one of the unique feature about this. Because took my pad off, right? You don't want to leave this on the machine. You know, machines are like people, like cars. They need that maintenance. That pad, you know, you don't want to be running a paper tin pad on your floor. You don't want to be running your dry brush on the floor. You want to make sure that you store it as you leave the machine to make sure you're a nice traveling wheel. And this thing turns by itself. Pretty incredible, right? And this is the maneuverability of the machine and how easy it is to operate. If I'm an operator, this is what I want. It's got no traction, but it tracks itself. And what I mean by traction, bigger machine have traction, so they, you know, they pull, where this guy here, the drive pad with the floor pad, I got it. It's something that you need to practice, but you know, it's easy to put the drive pad on. And like, there's no traction on this machine. But what an amazing way and how easy it is. From an operating standpoint, I'm not gonna get fatigued. I'm gonna have the visual. I'm gonna have a dry surface. I'm gonna have a clean floor. Wow, this is where we're going. This is the type of equipment that we need moving forward, because customers are gonna expect clean floors, clean surface. The auto scrubber program, for the last couple of years through COVID, we're seeing more and more auto scrubber. We're seeing auto scrubber helping people get to those cleaning standards that as you go back into some of those buildings, you're expecting to happen. You know, we've been disinfecting, we've been spraying, we've been wiping. Our floors need that attention also, and in a safe way, in a green way. So our batteries are built, our recyclable parts, the type of plastic we're using, pretty intense. So Mini, Maxi, 450. The 450 has that squeegee in the back for that different maneuverability. You need to figure out which machine for what application. And again, I keep repeating it, our team's there to help. So here's the lineup that I've got for you in our compact series this morning. I'm gonna tell you, from the micro replacing 3 people. I didn't say that, but the micro will replace 3 people, 3 people with a mop. Labor saving, return on your investment. It is the way to go, not an auto scrubber, but really a way to apply solution, agitate it, pick it up, dump it. Where your mops, the tendency is you wring them, you go back and you bring your soil and your bacteria back on the floor. And then you move them around. And then it makes it look clean, but you know, your soil, everything's even. And then somebody comes around, summer, spring, it's humid, you slip, you hurt yourself, you get sued. The auto scrubber offering, that is the way to prevent and increase productivity. And this is a beautiful lineup. Micro has 3 people using a mop. Your Mini for small areas, kitchen, fast food areas, your Subways, your Saint-Hubert, your McDonald's, small car dealers. You know, if you're a contract cleaner, you can move it around and you know, in your van, in your car. Then you've got your Maxi, so a bit more square footage. And then, like I said, the most popular one in Canada is your 450. And it's been the most dependable machine from runtime, from productivity, from rear squeegee and the maneuverability. It's pretty incredible. So all these are available through the compact series. 70% of the auto scrubber in Canada, you've got your lineup. Easy to service. We're there to help you.